cable, like old school, you know?
Weird. And then now.
Oh my God, already?
Isn't that crazy?
How many episodes?
13. I feel like I was in Albuquerque forever. Like I just got back and then this happened.
Was it all like Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad crew, or was it all different?
It was a lot of. It was a lot of better. The crew was amazing. I love their crew from Albuquerque. It was Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad. Yeah, all those.
Yes.
And now there's Stranger Things. I have it like blocked.
If you use a bottle of wine to hold up your phone.
Pretty much, that's kind of what I'm using. I'm using my glass. Angle. And then I don't know we're waiting to hear about a second season, but obviously with everything that's going on, I don't know what it's gonna be. I have no idea. Yeah. You haven't seen Deputy, but the strangest thing is if there's one thing that's consistent in my career is that I've done multiple scenes in a prison with the person that's in prison named Rose.
No.
Isn't that crazy? I had a scene where I had to like talk to her across the window.
Were you having like
character Rose? Isn't that insane?
That's weird.
To have like be like a through line in my career.
Were the fans all freaking out? Were you guys all freaking out watching? I bet they were.
People were like, hello, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, it was.
I'm sure that it's been edited together somewhere.
It was funny shooting it too. It was a totally different type of scene. I didn't love that Rose, but it was intense.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's Joe? How are you? How's your house? How's everything?
I figured this out. I would have not. I'd like to thank my husband. I wouldn't be here. But my husband. With all of you. Yeah.
I know.
Have you guys been binging on anything, or what have you like? What are your days like?
My day is a fucking sprint from the second I wake up in the morning till the moment I go to bed. These kids are
you doing like homeschooling, or are they in spring break?
We're in homeschool, and remind me why I sent my kid to a French school and I don't speak French.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have a 9-year-old and a 2-year-old. They could not, like, their needs could not be more different in terms of what they need, in terms of, like, the attention that they both need, in terms of the activities they want to do, in terms of the food they want to eat. Like, literally, like, I feel like thankfully Frankie is so helpful with Barney, but her school is so demanding. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, it's Monday tomorrow, like school. Shit.
How much do you have to, like, did she have spring break? Like,
she'll have spring break in April. I think it's the 3rd week of April, but, her school is officially closed through April, but it looks like it's going to be through the end of the school year. So
they're not doing, like, the online thing where you, like...
Oh, yeah. She's got 4 Google Meetups every day with different teachers. But it's like, she's got so much work at home, and she's not like, she's really great and wonderful, but she's 9. She needs like to be checked, and I need to make sure things are completed. And like, and so it's not like she's fully like independent. But I feel like everybody's dealing with the lockdown and quarantine really differently. And it's just about, like, I think of my friends that are single in New York in a tiny apartment, and I'm like, what must they be going through right now, where they're just by themselves, versus like the chaos of our house. And it's like just, cooking 3 meals a day and dishes on top of each other, and, homeschools and, chaos, just like full on,
People are asking for the scene Rostro whistle. Can you do
I
that?
never did that. You guys know that was never my whistle. That was never me. God, I just went like this.
So funny.
That's all I did.
Out of your mouth.
Well, yeah, because they didn't have the tune. No. Well, I'm not a great whistler, but they didn't have, when we shot it the first time, the day that I like buried Emilio in the cement, Carlo,
everyone wants this freaking whistle.
Everybody, you guys know that was not my whistle, but they hadn't decided on the melody of the tune, like, because it hadn't been like cleared yet when we were shooting that. So they were like, don't whistle. They were like, don't whistle. Just walk away like.
Did you feel so stupid too?
No, I felt rad. I was the first person to interact with all the pop-ups on the screen. You remember like how things would pop up on Jane, like, the graphics?
Oh, yeah.
And I was the first character on Jane to interact with one of them. I wiped it off, and that was so rad. And I remember like all the effects guys were there talking about like where I should be wiping it, and like, cause it was across my chest, and I was like that.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was
trivia.
That's really cool trivia.